And we have 50 Cent on Breakfast Club this week. 50 Cent is probably more entertaining now.
That was a great
at
interview.
40 plus years old.
Great interview.
He's always been entertaining.
Go watch
There's
that
never been
shit.
a version of 50 that's not entertaining.
Go watch that shit. You just see how his brain works. There's that great moment that we were talking about before, but and you know, he was saying about how Jay-Z was hating on him with the Super Bowl and that Eminem needed to step in, and Em said, I'm not gonna do it if 50 can't do it, whatever.
Yeah. But why would you and Jay still have issues after all these years?
I don't have issues. You know, one thing is, look, I think in that point, yeah, he was hating because he was saying the NFL had an issue with me when I got 11 professional sports teams now that I'm the official champagne and cognac of. Mm-hmm. And where's the hate there? Like, I don't understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you said that there was an issue. It's an issue because he was doing the program. He didn't want me to be in the show. Mm-hmm. And wouldn't do it without me in the show. And then he made the adjustments.
When's the last time y'all spoke, if y'all have spoke?
Jay?
You and Jay.
Oh, it's been a while. Because our business is really, they don't cross paths. We're not after the same thing.
Doesn't matter if Jay-Z was hating or not. You give pushback and you're like, yeah, but I heard he wasn't hating. And then
it's not just hard for me to believe Jay-Z's. I don't believe that. I just don't believe that Jay-Z's a hater. I don't believe that.
But then 50 said this. This is just such an interesting perspective. He was like, yeah, but like he chose that job, so you get called a hater.
You got to get the hater tag.
You
That's
get called.
Right.
What comes with that job is
That's
hater.
right.
Like Anna Wintour gets called a hater every single year because she got the hater job. But that's such a great perspective to have on it, because it's like, I can't 100% say that you were hating, but it is your job to decide. So if I'm hearing that your decision, or that a decision is coming down that I'm not included in,
That's right.
it's gonna look like hate,
That's right.
and that's what comes with the territory.
That's right. We had Erykah Badu on today. She said some shit. It was a lot more deeper and conscious. I can't wait to put it out. But she said, she basically was saying that we live in an era where you have an audience that feeds off the blood. I'm paraphrasing. She said it way more poetic than this. That feeds off the blood of successful people.
That feeds off the blood of successful
That's
people.
literally they have an appetite
To see successful people fail.
an appetite for it. Like
But that's a story
as old as time.
That's just human beings.
Absolutely,
It's just-
absolutely. Oh
this
man,
is why we've developed a government system where we replace our leader every 4 years. We love to build people up and then tear them the fuck down.
Yes.
This is democracy at its core. Hey, you are our leader. 4 years later, fuck you. You don't deserve to lead us. We'll bring someone else up.
yes.
It has to reflect our natural primal instincts. Go.
No, this is my affirmation book I read every day. Robert Greene, The Daily Laws, right? And the day was October 30th, The Myth of Progress. A final word on the irrationale in human nature. Do not imagine that the more extreme types of irrationality have somehow been overcome through progress and enlightenment. Throughout history, we witness continual cycles of rising and falling levels of the irrational. The great golden age of Pericles, with its philosophers and its first stirrings of the scientific spirit, was followed by an age of superstition, cults, and intolerance. This same phenomenon happened after the Italian Renaissance. That this cycle is bound to recur again and again is part of human nature. The irrational simply changes its look and its fashions. We may no longer have literal witch hunts, but in the 20th century, not so very long ago, we witnessed the show trials of Stalin, the McCarthy hearings in the U.S. Senate, and the mass persecutions during the Chinese Cultural Revolution. Various cults are continually being generated, including cults of personality and the fetishizing of celebrities. Technology now inspires religious fervor. People have a desperate need to believe in something, they will find it anywhere. Polls have revealed that increasing numbers of people believe in ghost spirits and angels in the 21st century. As long as there are humans, the irrational will find its voices and means of spreading. So, with that said, all of these people that have been doing this for years, right, attacking successful folks, they're just irrational. And they form these cults, these groupthink, they form this code of groupthink that literally has one goal in mind.
Tear down somebody.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily irrational.
Oh,
Like,
break it down.
I mean, they're bad people. You know, sometimes they're bad people, and we like to see bad people get torn down as well.
I would agree with that if I didn't see them do this to everybody all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not
the bad shit just fast forwards.
It's not always irrational.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm saying. Like wanting to find the Zodiac killer and tear him down and put him behind bars is a good thing.
Yeah, or if you find out, your favorite entertainers, but people, You
Put
know
them
what I
in
mean?
behind
Against
bars.
their will. It's like, yeah.
Put them behind bars. But yes, of course, we do this to successful people, and it is a primal knee-jerk instinct to do it. I think that they've done some studies on like how we've evolved. There's this idea that we've evolved by we've evolved through like the alpha male that like leads the tribe.
No, we haven't.
It's actually the opposite.
That's right.
We've evolved by a bunch of beta male monkeys coming together to take down the brutal alpha male. And it is through that cooperation that we've been able to create enough comfort, security to invent weapons and technology and move ourselves out of the primate age. When you look at primates now, if you ever watch, like, there's that show on Netflix where it's like a chimp empire, I think it was called, or something like that. The chimps are like in a state of panic. They don't know when the alpha is going to run through the camp and just start fighting people randomly. Like, when that's the case, you don't have time to write. You don't have time to think. You don't have time to create.
Yeah.
Your evolutionary path is stunted. So the idea that all these betas come together and then through the group process take down the alpha, and then they bring up another one, that ends up being democracy, which is, without a doubt, the most profound form of government that exists in humanity right now. It is the most successful by far, and it has led to the most prosperity for human beings. So it's just interesting that these government systems reflect our primal instincts.
What you just said is so.
But we're haters naturally. Like at our core, we are haters at our core.
What you said is so profound, because if all of these beta monkeys are coming together to protect themselves from the alpha, it almost does feel like that now, because you have all of these people who will come together on social media and they think that they're protecting themselves from, whether it's government, whether it's, entertainment, like it's all, they think it's all these secret societies and cabals that are controlling the world. So they think they're protecting themselves.
From tyranny.
From this
one group that's controlling them.
Yes.
Be it Hollywood, be it the Jews, be it the elites, be it the politicians, be it the deep state. But you need to create an enemy that is stripping you of your freedom so that you can fight back against it. And I'm sure not only does it feel like, not only is it exciting, you get to feel heroic. You know what I mean? Like, every single day waking up and looking on the internet and trying to find ways to justify why these guys are the bad guys trying to strip away your freedom and we're going to fight against them. Like, that must feel amazing.
What a sick fucking society, bro.
We like to see the great fall. We like to build them up and then we like to see them fall. And I think that's why, like, every one of the billionaires that exist today, like the really prominent billionaires, has a media outlet. Like, that's their PR agency. They have to constantly be doing positive PR for themselves.
And it don't matter.
Because otherwise we'll storm their fucking house.
By the way, it does not matter.
Yeah.
It really does not matter.
Yeah.
If you're a billionaire, people think you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's just it. They think you've killed people.
Yeah.
You fucking, you sacrifice gerbils. You motherfucking, drink the blood of cows' titties, like all types of shit.
And that's the price you got to pay to be a billionaire.
That's the price you gotta
that
pay.
we got to pay to be successful is there are going to be people that are irrationally, as you say, upset about our success, and they're going to try to take us down. Now, we might also say dumb shit, and they might try to take us down for that too. But like, that is the cost of success. Success isn't free. You don't get to hang out with your boy every week on a podcast, call each other gay, make tons of money, live an amazing life, and then people are just like, that's awesome.
By the way, that wasn't our intention 10 years ago. 10 years ago, we was like, hey, let's just start a podcast. How long have we been in Chris? 11 years?
Over 10.
Over 10.
Yeah. We just, hey, let's start a podcast. It'd be fun to do it.
Yeah.
Now, you made it a business. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to...
Oh, if it wasn't successful, please believe no one would give a fuck.
Nobody would give a
And they'd be saying this,
fuck.
Yo, this is the best podcast. This is the most underground. This is the one that should be blowing up. Why aren't people looking at this one?
I still think we underground, bro.
Well, I think that we've done a good job of being... We're more underground.
We're the underground kings of this podcast. shit, bro. I really
we're
feel
more
that way.
underground for like where we are in entertainment. Does that make sense? Like, there are people that don't know we have a podcast together.
There's people that can't believe
That
I'm
know
friends with Andrew Schulz.
that know about Charlotte and know about me. And then when we tell them,
That's right.
we do a podcast every week for 10 years, they're like, wait, what?
Guys, there are things said here that gets picked up on network news.
And they don't even
That's
know.
not underground.
Son, here's the
What the
thing.
fuck are
the
you
network,
talking about?
sometimes the network news doesn't even know it's our pod.
Yeah,
Sometimes they'll be like,
yeah. Charlamagne was on with Andrew Schulz. Andrew Schulz was on
on
with Charlamagne.
Charlamagne.
I see it all. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
But
get
they'll
it.
say on the Brilliant Idiots pod.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. I like it like that.
It is pleasant.